What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Wisco Madman coming at ya with another reaction video. If you guys haven't already, please be sure to smash that like button down below, hit that sub, and flip them notifications over to all. Y'all probably think I'm crazy how many times I fucking switch up that intro, but bro, coming up on 1,200 videos in the last, I don't know how long since I started reacting, what, 2 or 3 years, something like that. I gotta keep it entertaining. So if it ain't entertaining you, at least it's entertaining me. Anyway, we checking out some Upchurch vlogs here. We got, I don't think Ryan Garcia is on drugs. I heard a little bit about this, but I'll be staying out of the loop, man. Especially when we got busy season at work and whatnot. So we got this one posted March 9th, 2024. Yeah, let's just jump up in it. Oh, and update as far as the move goes. It's the 5th. I'm moving. Well, it's Wednesday. Recording. Doesn't matter. You guys won't see this video for quite a while, but I just wanted to do some of this while I was waking up, and I will be moving on Saturday. So a couple days. This is the last one I think I'm gonna record before I end up doing the move, honestly, because I need to get boxes packed. So let's just jump up in it.
What up, my night owls? Look, I wasn't even gonna make a video, but I was just scrolling, you know, looking through shit. But I was just scrolling through YouTube and I was, Bro, y'all seen all this stuff about Ryan Garcia? If you don't know who Ryan Garcia is, he's a pro boxer.
At any time.
Okay. So he already taught me something. Ryan Garcia is a boxer. I don't watch boxing. I love fighting. I don't watch boxing, really. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can't wait to see Mike Tyson rip some shit apart, but otherwise, yeah, like Floyd Mayweather dancing around the fucking ring playing defense, I'm good. He might be a good boxer, but that just ain't my thing. I want to see somebody get fucked up.
Hard right hand. Wow. How did he weather that? Another one. And a hook. And down he goes.
So as I'm scrolling a minute ago, I see all these videos where everybody's like, being like, this dude's on drugs, man, he's on drugs, he's on drugs. So I go look up his stuff and I see him training and getting ready for some fight with some dude.
That was too easy. I didn't even take time.
Then I start reading the comments on these videos that are about him, and people just fucking pretty much bashing the guy. And I'm seeing comments of people like pick apart stupid shit. Like they're like, oh, his voice changed. Oh, I'll pray for you. Like, what does that even mean? So pretty much where I'm going with this and what I'm getting at is, when I see a lot of people saying that someone is on drugs, I would like to go look. I like to go look. I like to see what's going on. I like to look at little things that maybe don't get talked about as much because it's more popular to just be like, he's on drugs. So I'm not going to do that to him. I'm going to look at these internet videos and I'm going to see what sticks out to me, because there might be little things within this situation that could have a lot of importance. You never know. And plus, I mean, don't forget I'm an investigator, all right? But on a serious note, man.
The #1 investigator.
Like, some of the shit that you're about to see be said is like, I mean, bro, it caught me off guard knowing who Ryan Garcia is. I've been following Ryan Garcia for like probably 3 years. So anyway, the first thing I seen that caught my eye was all these tweets that he was apparently making. Here are those tweets.
Ryan Garcia posted this video of Ice Cube talking about not being in the quote-unquote club. You guys know what he means by that. And he says, Bryce Hall, sorry to do this to you, but apologize for messing with underage kids. Remember, Taylor told me and showed me you need to repent and stop hiding behind TikTok.
Bryce Hall, sorry to do this to you, but apologize for... I know who Bryce Hall is. See, is this like some boxing world shit, like trying to be relevant or something? There's so much fake shit in the world nowadays, and I'm not saying this is, but like, that's why like a lot of this shit just over my head, because I ain't even paying attention, because kind of like anything that happens with the NFL anymore. Or kind of like the fact that, remember Here's an example I'll pull for like the fake shit, right? The NFL, Tom Brady, not hating. I'm gonna use his words for you. And I still gotta watch the full thing, but I've seen the clip. Tom Brady admitted to Deflategate. He's like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Like, yeah, I did it. And remember how much everybody jumped on us? Like, all the New England fans jumped on us for saying that Deflategate was real. And mind you, I wasn't even watching football that much. I never really have. Like, maybe back in the Brett Favre Green Bay Packer days. But, like, now I'll watch the Broncos because I live here, because I followed Monty Ball here, Russell Wilson, and all that kind of shit. But I'm kind of over the NFL since it went from you couldn't hit anybody to, like, now it's like a podium instead of a sport. So, you know, there's that. But regardless, back to fake shit and everything. So Tom admits this at his roast, right? No big deal. Which I'm cool with it, like, as far as between me and him. I respect the fuck out of him for being like, yeah, bro, we did it late. I respect the fuck out of that. Alright, cool, I cheated. Let's move on. Not that I'm saying cheating's okay, but when it's this big ordeal and everybody's, oh no, they never did it. And then he's like, wait a second, but we did. I respect the fuck out of that. Whereas other people that want to sit here lie, and it's like, bruh. So that was a whole thing to make NFL popular and all that shit, right? And get people talking about shit, just like I'm talking about it right now, the Tom Brady shit. So the question is this? That's my question here, because I don't know shit about boxing. I mean, other than obviously 1, 2, you know, that kind of shit. I got that much, and I enjoy fighting. But my only in-depth, and I don't even like to say in-depth because blue belt's not any in-depth shit, but my only first-hand knowledge of any martial art or any fighting sport is jiu-jitsu. So when it comes to like UFC and shit like that, or ONE FC or Bellator and other shit, like, then, you know, it's really cool. But boxing, I just don't, you know, can't say I have first-hand knowledge of it. But I am hoping to train with him. Matter of fact, actually, it's interesting you brought this up because I'm wearing my Jubera Jiu-Jitsu shirt. Which, sadly, I don't think I might go to Jubera's from time to time, but I'm starting to think, because I'm moving, and I'll be closer to an Easton gym, I believe. And Easton also has Muay Thai, but I have to check into it more. And it's funny, because, like, Easton was one of our great competitors. But we also welcome them in for training and shit like that. So it's kind of one of those things where you move on in life. I still have a lot of respect for my professor, but yeah. So, boxing's just not. I legit would rather watch like true Thai, like Muay Thai boxing instead of like, oh, it's just boring. No below the belt, no this, no that. Too many fucking rules. Just hate each other.
TikTok and its clout. I will go out of my way to defend every single one of these claims, go to court, stand before a judge, approve every single one of these claims, take me to the Supreme. Oh my gosh. If I can't prove these claims, lock me in jail forever.
Here's my thing with those tweets. They seem too damn natural. It appears to me that he is genuinely pissed the fuck off about something he knows about. Mm-hmm. And you gotta think, he's calling this dude out by his whole ass name and then saying this allegation? Bro, I don't think he's gonna say that if he doesn't know something. And my thing is what does he have to gain from this? Like, I seen some people say he's just trolling. What? That ain't trolling, fool. That is not trolling. That's some serious shit. Maybe like 4 months ago, I did a shit ton of reading on like the psychology behind handwriting. There's certain things that are in the way people type stuff and write stuff, more so write stuff, that you can kind of tell their demeanor at the time, kind of. And look, I'm no professional. I just read a bunch about it. So what stuck out to me in the tweets was the first tweet where he calls that Bryce Hall guy out. And then he says this Taylor girl already showed him. And the allegation he's referring to is the same one in the tweet where he says he's messing with underage girls. I mean, to me, it sounds like he knows about this situation and he's typing it with less words, being like, motherfucker, you know. Then Ryan Garcia follows that up with, I will fucking go to the Supreme Court, motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold you. I think he's being serious. You just don't say that for nothing. By the way, I did not know who the Bryce Hall guy was, so I looked him up. Apparently, he's some guy who lives in Los Angeles, California. He's a boxer and a TikToker.
And a preppy little bitch. Good God. Like, Adonis-looking motherfucker. Like, and that ain't no jealousy. Like, I'd rather be a hard worker. I don't mind the scar on my nose. I don't want to look like a douche. What the fuck's a sway house?
I don't know. All right, so moving on to the other clips, because this shit gets weirder, bro. You'll see. So check out these statements from Ryan Garcia's either wife or ex-wife and his coach, I believe.
His wife says some concerns late Sunday. As she assured fans she had been in contact with him, but claimed that the fighter was not okay.
What's up?
But the coach says, yes, Ryan is okay. He's just trolling the wrong way.
So look, I've even seen Ryan Garcia say in his interviews that he is absolutely 100% cool with both his baby mamas. They have good friendships. No offense to the coach, but I'm going to believe baby mama's instinct before I'm going to believe coach's instinct. By the way, coach is already making up some kind of weird excuse. Like, oh no, he's not trolling the right way. Bro, I don't see what is being said by him on Twitter intentionally being some form of trolling. I don't think that. And you're not going to think that in a minute when you hear this other shit. Trust me.
He's been tweeting a lot the past.
Go a little lower. You'll see him. He's in a jacket, right?
Yeah, and by the way, I don't know where he's sitting, but look how off this is. He just came back online, basically.
Go back, play it.
Look at him.
Hey guys, it's me, Ryan. I'm coming on here to explain what's going on. I'm not in possession of my phone. I can't get access to my Instagram. My cards are locked. And I'm just being real, I'm being real taken advantage. And I personally wanted just to send out a video to the people that love me and my fans and family that's concerned that I'm okay. I'm gonna
guess, based on what he just said at the start of this video, that manager, advisors, whatever, maybe he's smart enough, whatever the fuck, but he's doing a social media, a contact lockdown. The few people you can trust, family, wife, kids, whatever, but you will not address any Joe Blow comment here, there, or everywhere when this shit's spiraling like that. So it's lockdown, no phone, no nothing. So you can't say something out of anger, say something out of emotion, because once they pick you, they're just looking for a headline, man. They're just looking for a fucking headline, and they're going to go, oh, that motherfucker said this or this. We can twist that this way. They can't twist what isn't said. You can't twist silence. See, he's guilty. That's about all I could say with you shutting the fuck up. So, a controlled single release, no reply to this comment, tweet to this, do that, that. That's some smart shit, bro. That's PR control right there.
dead. I believe in Jesus. All those are lies. And, they try to put me in jail. They're blocking my cards. I can't access my money. Nobody's hitting me back. I don't know what's going on.
Why Why can't he access his money? I don't understand that. Because of some fucking tweets? What is this? Like, social credit score beta version 1? Like, are we becoming China? I don't understand. Did I miss something?
But just know I'm okay. Look.
Okay, they locked his accounts. He doesn't have access to his phone. What's really going on with this guy?
Kind of looked like a hostage video.
It looks like a hostage. And Adam, is he in the airport?
Yeah, it does kind of sound weird, but I mean the not accessing the phone and shit like that makes sense. It's locking down some shit. But the cards I don't understand. I don't get what's going on there.
The video was kind of odd, I ain't gonna lie.
This is the video right here, the last post that he did, and it's somebody going, "We got him, boy, RIP Ryan Garcia."
Oh fuck, no, hold on, I don't know what that is, bro. Fucking start getting, bro. Dip.
He's running, and then it goes and it cuts out.
Here's the weird thing about that in particular video. If you listen closely, he says, "I don't know who the fuck that is."
Hold on, I don't know what that is, bro.
Then, in this video you're about to see where they're on like this chat room thing, somebody in the background of his microphone is telling him like, "Hey, come on, get off, we gotta go." And he's like, "Nah, I said we'll get off at 7. And I'm guessing it's because of what's going on at the time during their conversation. Because this is what happened next.
He said something right. All right, this is the last question. We gotta go right. Hold up, I told him 7 though. Okay, this is almost 7. 6:42, it's not 7. I told everybody I'll stop at 7.
Then the co-host to Ridiculousness, I think his name's Mike Madjock or some shit, he chimes in. Now these big names are starting to like be like, "Hey."
The co-host to Ridiculousness? What? Mike Madjock. Dude, I remember the show. If he's talking about like Fantasy Factory, Rob Dyrdek, like, obviously Fantasy Factory is a different show, but Rob Dyrdek, Mike, no, Castillo Green, and he's not no co-host, he's just a person on there, and there's Chanel West Coast, and then there's fucking, I might be going off on something completely, he's probably not referring to that exact show.
"Hey man, shut the fuck up, bro." And it's kind of weird, dude.
Mike Madjock on. Mike Madjock, speak.
Yo, Ryan, what's up, man? Hey, bro, listen, I haven't talked to you. I don't know what's going on with you, but you need to talk to your people, bro. You really need to talk to your people.
Why do you think they're all backing me up? Because I've only been showing them the truth.
Bro, your actual people,
Bro,
your
they
family
all love
are
me,
not.
bro. They see miracles, bro.
You can't, Ryan.
I can't stand listening to this shit. And I've had this mistake myself in Conversations Plenty. Or, like, fucking delays on StreamYard. I cannot, like, as a viewer, and this is why I try to avoid it in any of the videos that I do for you guys, but I cannot stand when people is going back and forth like this, like, over the top of each other. It's cringe. Like, talking, ugh. Probably because I got reprimanded so much as a kid.
Listen to me.
Why do
You know me. I've talked to you about mental health before. I've talked to you about
no
this
balls,
stuff.
bro. These things are happening to little
Bro,
kids. You're okay with little kids getting... You're okay with little kids getting... Is that what it is?
At the back room at the Vatican,
Bro,
talking about
I was...
Oh, I see what's going on here now. He's getting attacked because he's exposing shit. I guess I should have picked up on that with the tweet, right? Dude, this is gonna be another one of those somebody disappears shit. You ain't getting me, bro. You can fucking try.
There, I have proof.
Homie, the shit you're talking about is being perpetrated by people.
That part right there, I was like, whoa. This dude is chiming in, being like, "Bro, you don't know what you're talking about." And then he's like, "Yes, I do, motherfucker." And then he says something about a back room. And the other dude even gets more mad that he said that. "Why would you get mad if there's nothing?" And then the dude says, "Bro."
Yeah. straight up trying to like this Mike Majock motherfucker that popped up here, co-host. So he wasn't talking about. I went off on some ridiculousness, thinking he's talking about the shit. Nah, he was making a comment and I ran with it. Mike Majock is a speaker that's on the far right in that video, right? Yeah, I don't know who the fuck he is. I try to look him up, and I don't know how to fully spell his name. But the shit that, like, one of them comes up, Mike Stephen Magic, Magac, I guess. But he's, according to Wiki, professional American football guard. But that's the kind of shit that's, like, trippy as fuck, dude. Oh, never mind. I found him. Different guy. I just happened to go change it because I had spelt it GOC, and I go to type GAC, which is how it showed up in that wiki that I was reading, and then it actually showed me a picture of the exact picture that we just seen in that video. See, I don't know if I can find a still of that picture, but I'll show you guys. Oh, there, still that picture, right here. That's the picture that you guys seen on the screen, right? So that's Mike, M-I-K-E, standard common spelling. Majock, M-A-J-L-A-K. And he's written a few books, I guess. 2 books in 2020. The Fifth Vital... Oh, no, not 2 books. Well, I guess... The Fifth Vital and then the Fifth Vital, a prelude. So they're basically 2 of the same. One's an extension kind of thing. So interesting. And then he's coming on here talking about this, and he just went. See, when you look at this stuff that has to do with this, and I'm slightly avoiding keywords because I'd actually like views to go on this video and not have this silence because this is an interesting topic here. Of course, the fact that the title's gonna have Ryan Garcia in it might get it flagged anyway. And by flagged, I don't mean like I'm gonna see a flag on the back end. I'm just saying certain powers that be seem to control this kind of shit going out. Like when I dove into true crime the last time when Ryan's videos went to that, I noticed a lot of interesting shit on the back end. I noticed interesting shit on how well this video performs, that video performs, and whatever. Without saying names, those who know. And Church actually has a video in the next 4 or 5 videos that I'm going in chronological order. That brings back the person that was about. But anyway, so my point being, before I digress too much and we get back to playing this video, is this Mike Majock guy had a breakup in 2022, the end of 2022. Right before all this happened. I'm reading it on here, just and this is all speculation, kind of observing shit, because indie100.com is not, and I'm just looking at descriptions from Google. But when you're in this line of whatever the fuck's going on here, right? Like we said, interesting. Bro, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, oh, you're crazy. Oh. Like, gaslighting motherfuckers because he might expose certain rings of things that are going on. Bruh. People that are involved in those, it's not uncommon to see them go through, like, random breakups. All of a sudden, the chick leaves them or whatever. And I'm not saying it's always guys. Sometimes chicks are involved too. Look at a certain Maxwell person. Again, avoiding saying keywords because algorithms pick up on that shit. But, oh, and he calls himself on Instagram, Hey Big Mike. Look at that. Not saying everybody that uses terms like that, but, you know, when you have a name like Big Mike, some shit may go to your head and you may choose to do some really shady shit. People also search for Logan Paul. Why? Blake Griffin. Google, are you ratting out a bunch of people right now? Jake Paul's on this list. And then Riley J. Ford, which is on his book. So anyway, he's a YouTuber, author, and podcaster. So he's about as relevant as anybody else. He's a talking head on the boob tube. You know? Like, he's nobody. Except for apparently having a super secret occupation that he doesn't want other people to know about. Clearly, based on the way he's acting here.
These people, I'm assuming he's talking about people at the Vatican, are being perpetrated against. What does that mean? I know what the word perpetrated means.
How did we get the Vatican into this? I mean, yeah, that's usually what all this shit comes down to, but, I mean, coming from a former Catholic, you know, I don't side with the PEDOs.
But what does...
Spill.
Seriously, someone in the comments, if you know, like, tell me, like, what does it mean if they were getting perpetrated against? All I know is this dude...
That's the way I would take perpetrated against is probably somebody's making up a story about me. I'm claiming that these are lies. But perpetrated against a perpetrator is like a criminal. Somebody who perpetuated a crime of some sort, or, you know, they call them perps. You know, that's the old school TV word for it. But, yeah, perpetrated against is just an interesting verbiage to choose.
Coming in, Mike Mallock or whatever, he is bent out of shape about this. And he even said in the beginning of the call, he's like, bro, I haven't talked to you in forever, but I'm hitting you up because, like, yo, shut up. No, that's suspicious.
You do not know what the fuck you're...
There's no way. Look at this is what happens.
It's
How do you
not
mute
good.
this?
Then the guy like breaks up for a minute and the last thing you hear is, it's not good. Then the next person to chime in with Ryan Garcia over the stuff he's saying to people and shit is Andrew Tate. Listen to this.
Apparently he's friends with Logan Paul, and there's a video titled Why Logan Paul and My Friendship Fell Apart on his vlog page on YouTube, and it's dated January 18th, 2024, which is right before Church made this video, about a month before. So that's in... Why do I recognize that chick? Interesting. Who the fuck is that? He's got some chick sitting on his lap, and I recognize her. I'm not sure from where. Give me just a second before I say something that is off base. Anyway, we'll keep playing.
This conversation, bro.
Yo, Andrew.
Hey, bro. All right, talk to us.
Bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. They held me down and they made me watch little kids get... I don't give a fuck anymore.
Jesus Christ, Church. You done dug in. I'm halfway between like PTSD of my true crime time and like legit believing him. Because that's some shit, like, that is a statement, that is a tone of voice, like, that comes from somebody whose value system has been severely violated. He's like, yo, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like, they made me, and you heard what he said. Wow. Like, God damn. I don't want to go back there. I don't know. No, that side of YouTube is very, there's some problems over there. Obviously. Then again, I mean, they're intaking shit that is constantly just so fucking disturbing. Like, what the fuck, dude? Trippy. Just, nope.
Where?
Bro, they fucking took me to the fucking woods, bro, and they fucking tied. I'm not fucking joking, bro. I have fucking proof, bro. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I fucking will show you every fucking video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They fucking tied me down and they made me fucking watch, dog.
Remember that conspiracy theory? There's a reason why they called it a conspiracy theory. Because, you know, that's how you disprove shit. That's how you make people think, you know, you gaslight people. It's a societal gaslight. Oh, the crazy conspiracy theorists. Bohemian Grove. Those who know about it, man. I don't talk about it a lot here, but I'm aware of it. And all that shit is so very, very real. Yo, I wish some really big people would start making a whole lot of fucking noise. I really do. There's certain people I have in mind that have the power. But I think they're very afraid. They don't seem like they're afraid of much. But I bet you shit like this, they're afraid. You know? Because you can talk shit all you want. No, they can't cancel me. You know, I think when we say people who can't be canceled, I think there's a few that come to mind. But watch them try to dig into some shit like this. Then we'll see like I've talked about canceling, how people are bigger after canceling. Well, that's the joke of the woke mob and all that shit, right? But the canceling that has to do with this kind of shit, all of a sudden they just disappear and we never hear from them again. So, I don't want to say names because I don't want them targeted. But there's a few people that I have on top of my head that I strongly recommend get into talking about some shit. Putting that shit on fucking blast. Dedicating the rest of their career to exposing every last one of these sick motherfuckers. And I'm not talking about Ryan Garcia being a sick motherfucker. I'm talking about, like, this shit is fucking real, people. I've seen enough stuff. I have documentation of shit that I will, again, like, you want documents? You want evidence of people who've been on certain planes and been to certain islands and everything but the video of the act. I mean, shit, it's all fucking there. I was just showing my buddy the documents the other day. He's like, oh shit. He's like, you're sitting on some really scary shit, huh? Yeah. I've said it in enough videos too. The honest truth is, I think the only reason that I haven't noticed any shady shit happening around me is either A, because people haven't seen it, the people that would be a threat to me haven't seen it, Or B, because I'm too small and they figure it's better to let me look like I'm crazy than actually see the shit go out there. But that's a project this summer, man. That's a project this summer. And I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to have to find a damn good way to make me disappear if they have to. That's all I know. 'Cause good fucking luck, bitch.
I absolutely don't give a fuck anymore. Yes, I fucking lost it. They're little kids.
He doesn't want to take us all, so let's go. Yeah, come on. Come on, Ryan.
Dude, what's amazing to me, though, and this is where we're going to get into things of shell shock, things of PTSD, things of trauma. And I don't like digging into this side of YouTube anymore because of some of the drama that I came across. But, like, at least from the aspect of the true evidence, the stuff that's going on, the not focusing on clout chasing, the not focusing on people who only are in it because they enjoy the drama seeking. I was in it because I'm actually interested in I guess you could say playing detective, right? I'm interested in digging for materials and all that, like exposing shit. That's all enjoyable to me, not from the drama aspect, but the fascination with investigation, the fascination with finding new shit. Oh shit, like, oh this, oh shit this, oh shit this, and then ha ha ha, evil people fucking busted. That's the kind of shit that I'm like all about. And there were countless other people that were like that, but there's also a lot of people that are just in it for the drama. We called it crime drama, you know. Anyway, so point being, then there's people like what I'm hearing out of Ryan Garcia's voice right now. Mind you, I did not know much about this kid besides I had heard something about this scenario beforehand. I didn't even know he was a fucking boxer. I didn't know nothing. I learned most of it while we watched this. And that's a man that just hasn't, I can't speak to it 100%, but the insane amount of bothered he is in his voice, which is fully right. It's human. It's 100%. Like, that's how I feel about this too. But I've seen so much evidence and information, and I've known about this for so long that the world's got evil in it, man. There's bad people. There's people who wrong others beyond belief and have no remorse. No, their only worry is to stay doing what they do. To do whatever the fuck it is they want to do. It's just like everybody was amazed by Diddy. Bruh. Really? Did you guys not, like, follow hip-hop in the 90s and 2000s? Did you not know they were killing each other? Did you not know they did whatever the fuck they wanted? I'm not surprised in the least. Like, MGK is a perfect example. The dude used to run on the streets. Like, he's got his certain ties and whatnot. At the end of the day, the fact that he signed to Diddy, not saying he was involved with the Diddy shit that he just got busted with, right? But the gangbanging bullshit, that kind of stuff. Like, real recognize real kind of thing. You know, Snoop done said that kind of shit. And I pray to God Snoop's not involved in any of this kind of shit over here. Like, oh. And I'm not saying the Ryan Garcia directly, but, like, I would be so broken if, like, Snoop or Shaq or, I don't know, those are just the two, like, personalities that went far beyond the original career we discovered them in. Like, I love those guys as people. I love their personalities. I love everything about them. And to if somehow they were tied into all this Hollywood and rich people insanity of creepiness, like Gabriel Iglesias would be another one. Like I'd be fucking broken. I truly believe knowledge of shit like this is why Robin Williams killed himself. Why Chester killed himself. Those who know about like Linkin Park, Chester, Chris Cornell, them motherfuckers were working on exposing shit like this. They killed themselves. So yeah, Ryan, he might have had experiences in his past. I'm not trying to write off any severe experiences, but the tone in his voice, the freaking out that he's having right now, that is somebody who sounds very broken, very disturbed by the violation of his morals, his values, his whatever, like having watched that. And the one step back that I'll take out of that is I can't, unless I'm blocking something through my entire life, I don't think I can say that I personally witnessed anything in that nature, forceful or underage. So that may be the separation in why I'm not so scarred by that violation of my own value system. But I've still been aware of that kind of shit existing on a very large scale for a very long time. And I'm not surprised by it. It is a sick thing that exists that I simply, to move on with life, have to accept that it exists. And any way I can help from time to time, I will. But how do you stop it, man? How? I truly believe it is so ingrained in the higher elitist part of society that there's some good people out there that are doing stuff about it, but there's a lot of people that enable it.
Doesn't want to take
Come on, fuck this guy. Bro, fuck this dude, dude.
See, in the background, he's saying something weird again. Just like earlier when he said, who the fuck is that guy? Now he's saying, nah, fuck this dude. In the background. A female and a male is trying to get him to come somewhere else and get off the internet. And he's like, no, fuck this dude. So whoever he's saying fuck you to on the other side of this microphone, he doesn't know this dude very well.
Who?
Bro,
You do know
you know the higher elites, bro. You already know who they are, bro.
No, you know what?
you know the path
Andrew,
you're going down is dangerous, my friend.
I
That's what
don't
I'm
give
worried
a
about.
fuck.
Well, it's obvious Andrew Tate knows something.
I don't give a fuck. They can't touch me.
Well, that's the first point of contention because I care about you a lot, and I can assure you.
Holy fuck. I'm gonna let this play through. I gotta do some research now. Fuck. This just got bigger. I mean, bigger on my end, like more evidence. So I'm gonna keep on playing here.
From my own personal experience, that they can touch you, which is the
Bro,
worst
no,
part
they
about it.
can't.
Okay, well now Andrew Tate definitely knows something. Not only that, you can't really hear it that good because Ryan starts to talk over Andrew, but Andrew says at the end of that, he says, and that's the worst part.
Personal experience that they can touch you, which is the
Bro,
worst part
no,
about
they
it.
can't.
It's weird.
You have proof of these things. You have proof.
I mean, I don't find it that weird that Andrew Tate talks like that because I don't know if anybody's watched Andrew Tate at all. I don't watch him, but I've seen videos here or there. Dude, that dude's entire persona is just cringe. He strikes me as the flashy dude that is all up in that side of society. He all about thinking that makes him bigger than everybody else. Andrew Tate does not struggle with an ego. That motherfucker's ego is big enough for the whole goddamn world. Like, he be over there thinking he is Trump.
For this on your phone?
Yes, of course I do. The fuck you talking about? Of course. If Alex could get a fucking video from the Bohemian Grove, of course I could.
Well, I have to be careful.
Okay. Information confirmed, and that's why I thought I recognized somebody in that pic. Because I recognize certain facial features. And now I've found other pictures that I recognize, like, legit who she is. And church, I'm sure you probably haven't, well, at least as of this video, hadn't come across this maybe. But I did. He was dating Lana Rhoades. Men, don't deny it, you know who she is. She's a fucking famous porn star. Now do you see the connection? What is commonly known amongst the porn industry? The shit Garcia had to watch. God damn, bro. Like, just put it this way, if they are a famous porn star, they have been around a lot of shady shit. And I'm not saying just because you're a porn star means you are shady, but I'm saying that the industry has a lot of illegal activity around it. Jesus fuck. That's why I find it interesting when all these dudes start like hopping on and I'm gonna talk to these dudes. Like, we're seeing all these names. Like, that's the one thing I used to love doing when we was doing some true crime shit. And I still talk to one of my main buddies from that world. And man, this is the shit that used to entertain the fuck out of us, because we could go down rabbit holes being like, oh, this dude's got strays here, this dude's got this, that, and the other, and we're gonna go, okay, dig, find out, okay, here's their real name, here's this, okay, now run a background, now do this. Bro. The amount of shit I have seen. Now, those who get bothered by some of that, don't get too horribly bothered, because I'm going to tell you this. If I find shit that is not public info, I do not share it, period. Not only is there laws against it, that's just dirty. The only way I'm going to share it is if I, without a fucking doubt, come across some shit where I'm like, oh, you're a massive, that word I avoided saying earlier. You destroy little kids' lives for fun. Then I will expose your ass. Period. Plain and simple. I don't care. I will go to prison over it. I do not give a flying fuck if it even only helps one kid. So, that's what I see. Truly. So, yeah, we're just going to hit play because this is a whole side of things. My true crime experience went sour fast over there. There's so much drama in that. And it gives you such a negative, like, when you just constantly every day is, oh, there's this dirty shit. Oh, there's this nasty shit. Oh, there's this fucked up person. Oh.
Careful what I say because I'm in the middle of a judicial process right now. Start from the beginning. When did this happen? Where did this happen? What exactly did you see? Why have you tweeted the things you've tweeted? Let people at home understand.
I was 2 years old. They raped me. I have proof of that too.
Well, I just got corrected in the same video. And I want to make an effort to state that my reading of Ryan's, and I don't know this, man. I said this earlier. But my reading of his tone, his like everything in the audio that I was hearing was telling me like, oh, he hasn't experienced this or that or whatever. I have no reason but to believe what he just said, and that would make me wrong. So what I was hearing in his tone and all that stuff was more than likely flashbacks, which I've seen that reaction too, and that tone matches up to that shit. Interesting. Very interesting.
That's where it all started, bro.
Yeah.
Here's the weird thing about this part.
Sorry you went through that, man. Like, I'll be man enough to say it, and I'm sure you'll never see this, but I'm man enough to say it. Like, I'm sorry to hear that, and I'm sorry I misjudged you based on your tone. It makes more sense now. Not that I negatively misjudged you. It's just assuming that was why you were reacting the way you were reacting.
Part. Andrew Tate kind of just sits there for a minute, and he's like, okay, you know what they're going to say about you, right? And then he proceeds to say everything that's happening to him right now. Everyone is saying exactly what they talked about right here.
Yep.
Okay.
You do know there's going to be certain people who believe, and I'm, Ryan, you know I like you. We've been speaking for years. You know there's going to be people who believe you're just saying this because you've, I don't know, had a mental breakdown or taken drugs and you're repeating some of the things you've said on the internet. And
Guess
so
what?
they're going to not believe you unless you come
Give
at
me
it
the
very
drug test
coherently.
then, Andrew, I'll go to fucking Romania and take a drug test in front of your face.
To me, it sounds like he's being fucking serious.
Bro, you don't want to come here. you don't need Romanian jail. It's bad for your fight camp. But I'm just asking, like, you're gonna have to tell a far more coherent story from start to finish for people to truly understand that.
Yeah. The other reason, one of the things that popped through my head when Andrew Tate says that you don't want to come here, you know, mentioning Romanian jails and shit. Like, here's the deal, Romania. So now his flashy personality makes more sense to me. But again, more shit I didn't know about Andrew Tate. I don't know half these fucking people because some of this is like a corner of people that I just avoid, I guess. Not necessarily that Ryan Garcia is included in that, but Andrew Tate definitely. And things like No Jumper and all that shit, like Mike, the dude we talked about, Mike earlier, that was with Lana Rhodes. He's been on No Jumper, which is why I brought up that. So, like, I thought it was really super cool when, like, Church went on No Jumper, but, like, I don't watch No Jumper. I don't care. I only watched that episode to support Church. But yeah, the not coming to Romania, like, that to me is almost a comment of, oh, you don't want to come here. You want to talk about being even less protected than you are now? You come here, you won't exist. That's where my mind went with that comment. Like, oh, you come to Romania, Ryan Garcia is no more.
What you're saying.
And that's not a comment of Andrew Tate will do something. That's a comment of Andrew Tate is well aware that that is something that is very possible.
Saying happened is what you saw, and that this is not some sort of episode or anything else. This is my advice to you as a brother. I'm trying to make it, if you want people to believe you, you're going to have to come along and explain from the absolute beginning exactly how it happened, who was involved, how you got there, what car you were in, where you were standing, everything.
Of course they're gonna want that, and I have all the information possible. They're already calling me to tell me to stop. I don't give a fuck, dude. I've already had a meeting with them. I'm gonna let you sit with that, Andrew.
Motherfuckers is dropping.
Then at the end, it's just silent. And Ryan Garcia's like, I'm gonna let you sit with that, Andrew. Who the fuck are these fucking people? There ain't no way this is fucking fight promo. There ain't no way. I don't give a fuck.
Nope. Nope. I haven't heard shit about it since around the time of this video, honestly. It'd be curious to dig into it more. I hope Church kind of throws some more shit, but excuse me, guys, sorry. But yeah. Oh, and actually to correct, I guess he broke up with the chick in 2022, and I don't know if that was Lana Rhoades then, but the Lana thing dates back to 2020. He was dating her, I guess. So somebody had a fun 2020. Jesus Christ. Anyway, fucking Hollywood, man. It's weird how small the world is, and when you like start to research things about it. And I don't I'm not following some tabloid shit. Like, this is me randomly coming across true crime and tracing different things within Hollywood and being aware of things. Like, that shit's just shady, man. It's shady. One of the reasons why I would never want to be around LA. Like, I don't understand how people are so, LA, it's so beautiful. It's full of very, very sick individuals. And we're not talking about, oh, I want to wear a dress. Or we're not talking about, oh, I might be gay. I don't care. None of that. That's not for you conservatives out there that are going to freak out and go, oh, yeah, it's full of this. Not what we're talking about. I'm talking about the sick individuals that do things against people's will and ruin children's lives. That city is filled with those people. As is New York, as is Chicago, as is whatever. Reasons why I don't need to be anywhere near giant cities. Thankfully, Denver's not gigantic, but even Denver, I know of things here. I know of things within the EDM world. I know of things within, dude, when you start to get to know people within different scenes, it is very disturbing, and it's a very small world, and I'm sure Church is well aware of this, being a musician himself. He's probably met plenty of people, I'm sure. I mean, we know of several. But some people's moral codes are, a lot of people's moral codes are people weren't raised right, man. They caved to social pressures. These are the kind of things that result from social pressures that go against moral codes and whatnot, that I just kind of sit there like, dude, if you have that moral code, then you weren't raised right if you go against it. I've never wanted to go along with the crowd. I was bullied through my entire childhood, man. All the way through a good chunk of high school. Hell, more or less through all of high school. And it wasn't until I was out of it that I wasn't bullied anymore. Me and Ambro have actually talked about some of this shit. Like, we have similar experiences with some of that shit. But see, to bring that up, that experience, I've never wanted to fit in with the crowd. I've never wanted to be anything, do anything, because, I mean, minus the kid temptations when you're young, like, of course, everybody's doing it. You're slightly tempted to want to do it, right? The old, if your friend jumps off the bridge, are you gonna jump off bridge too, or whatever? But see, the reason why that statement exists is because going along with the crowd is what enables all this shit. Wanting to be like the next cool, trendy, whatever bullshit thing, or for instance, for me, perfect example, a lot of people think you own BMWs, Audis, Porsches, whatever fancy car, right? The German cars I'll pick on because I own them. Not all of them, right? Currently, I own one vehicle. Happens to be an Audi currently. I've had a BMW. I've had another Audi Q7, which looked like a girly mom fucking wagon. Not a big fan of how Audi did their SUVs, but I digress. Anyway, point being, everybody thinks, I don't know how many times, oh my God, it's such a beautiful car. Oh my God, it's this. Oh my God, that. Oh my, that. And Church can probably relate to this with the Lambo on a much higher level. I didn't care. I never bought a single one of them fucking vehicles because I was trying to fit some societal mold. I was trying to show off for anybody. You know why I bought them? They're nice. So comfort, like overall. They look nice. I feel good about it. Not they look nice. Oh, I'm trying to show off for somebody. Other than, okay, admittedly, I'm a guy. Yeah, I kind of want to show off for a girl. Don't get me wrong. Like, I want her to feel like she's living in style. But outside of that, we're not trying to show off for society in general. Fuck about that. Maybe she is, but I'm not. And it's fucking fast. I enjoy driving cars. Cars is my waste of money type thing. If I had a lot of money, I would have cars. Not because I'm trying to fill a void, because I have an adrenaline rush issue. I am always chasing it to feel something. That is me. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. So, and you see how I light up with that. That's all natural, bro. Like, I remember calling my dad, I don't know how many fucking times. And because the X3 was my first one. I had a 2012 X3 when I was only 6 years old. I was so proud of myself for that. Like, oh, I was able to afford it, you know? No joke, I would call him within the first 6 months or so of owning that vehicle and talk to him. And I'm like, man, I love this car. Like, no joke. I know I bought the right one. I know I went out of my way to afford this and did the right thing, because this motherfucker, every time I hit the gas, it makes me light up. When that bitch makes me smile, I know I done the right thing. And it's got nothing to do with anybody else. So anyway, back to the German things, the appearance, the people want to fit this groove in the style. I'm not buying these vehicles for other people's shit. And the people that do, and Ryan Garcia here, that ties back perfectly. That's how you get so in deep on this, that people have shit on you, that you've done things that just so morally corrupt, so go against your value system. My recommendation to anybody who has any potential of, well, hell, at any level. You don't even have to be huge. It could be even at the small level, but I'm speaking more to the big level shit like what Ryan Garcia is dealing with. When you're not worried about impressing people, when you're not worried about what the person next to you thinks, and you're operating on a different thing, this shit'll bother you. You're willing to sing like a motherfucking canary. And it don't just have to be on some fucking courtroom court TV shit. Like, you'll stand on the big stage in front of everybody on Twitter and videos across the news everywhere while they're calling you fucking crazy. And you'll say, I seen what I seen, and you motherfuckers should die. That's how I see it. So my recommendation, don't worry about the next person. Be proud of your uniqueness, because it'll keep you from losing your entire value system. Y'all like this reaction video? Go ahead and smash that like button down below. Thank you guys for commenting, sharing, and subscribing. I really do appreciate y'all being here. Like I said, doing that move right. We'll be back at it shortly. You guys probably won't even know the difference, but I'm pretty sure this is the last video I'm going to do before Saturday. And then it'll be a matter of, once I get this computer set back up and everything, hopefully don't break a graphics card in the move. I'm going to take it out for that reason, just to be extra cautious and whatnot. So, as always, I appreciate y'all being here. Check out Upchurch's page, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.